I'm back with another video. Oh, I almost just deleted it. Hey guys, I'm going to be doing 7 weird facts about me. I might be doing more. I try to come up with this as quick as possible because I want to just get a video in. So I just found 7, so hopefully I can think of more, like 10, because that's what I was aiming for. I am a very weird person, but honestly, who else isn't? Everyone has their things. Like right now, I'm sitting here just flapping the sleeves around. So let's get right to it. The first weird fact about me is that I can't drink plain water. Like, right now I'm drinking pink lemonade mixed with water. I can't drink plain water. Like, it needs to have taste. I don't know. People think I'm weird that I can't drink plain water, and that's like the most common drink that people give you, and it's like, I don't know, I just don't like it. The second weird fact about me is that I am not a morning person. I cannot get up in the morning, and my job is to get up. It used to be 6 o'clock, and I was okay with that. I couldn't still get up, but now I got a new GM, and they want me in by 5:30, and that's not good. I think the first couple days I got in at 5:30. I got in at 5:30, but that's because my dad was taking me in, but now I'm driving myself. I usually get there after 5:40. Sometimes I get there at 6. I'm not a morning person. No matter what, I can't get up before the sun gets up. Like, if the sun's down and I wake up, I'm going right back to sleep. I can't. My alarms start at 4, and I keep on hitting the snooze button just to check on the time, and it doesn't work. I still somehow get up at 6. I'm like, oh, it's 6 o'clock. The sun has to be up. A couple times, I fell asleep at 6 p.m. to wake up at 6 a.m. at the time, and I still couldn't get up. Like, that was 12 hours of sleep, and I still couldn't get up. I just can't get up before the sun gets up. I don't know. I do remember one thing, actually. When I was younger, I think it was before the sun came up, and I was downstairs getting a drink, and I came upstairs and I saw a ghost in front of my parents' room. I don't know how old I was. I just remembered it was really, really young. And I just, like, remembered that, and I was, like, telling my mom about it, like, last week, and she's like, you still remember that? I'm like, yeah. And she's like, you said that when you were, like, 3 years old. How the heck do you remember that? But I'm like, I guess that's why my body's like, don't wake up that early. Yeah, I don't know. Bottom line, I'm not a morning person. The third weird fact about me is that I like to relive my memories. I said this in my other video. I like to play video games that I used to play all the time when I was younger. Like, I would play on the PlayStation 2 with all these games, and now I'm going back to those games, and I'm like, wow, so cool. I mean, they weren't as fun as they were before, but it's just fun to, like, go back through that. And then same thing with music. I'm just like finding some of these songs that I remembered listening on the radio back then, and I'm like, wow, like, it's like it gives you weird feels. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but I just love doing that. Like, I recently just found the one song, I think by Trey Songz, Bottoms Up with Nicki Minaj. I just, like, heard that song, and I'm like, I remember Nicki's part. Like, that, like, I was like, flashback. Like, I remember I had the radio in my room, and I remember her singing that part, and I said, oh my gosh, it's so weird. But I do have, like, a playlist called Childhood Memories with the songs that give me the feels. I'm weird. The fourth weird fact about me is I'm known to complain about a lot of things, but when it comes to restaurants, I can't. I don't know. Like, if my food's not good, I keep it to myself. I don't sit there and tell the people my food's not good. I just feel like it'll annoy them and, like, make them angry, and I don't want to do that. Like, I want them to have a fun time working. I don't want to be the customer that's, like, annoying them. And I just, no matter what, like, even, I like this one restaurant, and sometimes the burger is nasty, but I still go back to there because I know that they do make, like, good burgers. Like, I had such good experiences with them. But if it's bad, I don't sit there and ask them to remake it. I just eat it and then come back the next time. Like, if I like a restaurant, I'm not just going to stop for one bad experience. Well, it comes up to a couple bad experiences. But deep down, I love that restaurant. I know it's not like the whole restaurant's fault. Like, I know it could be just a mess up in the kitchen, or maybe someone didn't cook something right. I know it's not the whole restaurant, and I can't ever go to any of that again. I can't stand people like that. Like, they're like, I remember that their burger was cold, so I'm never going back to that place ever again. No matter where it is, they all apparently are the same. I don't know. I get so annoyed. Like, my parents even complain. I'm like, no, no. I don't know. It's weird. And then another thing is that I don't like to return things. I actually bought a selfie stick for once that I've been wanting, like, for the longest time. And I actually finally bought it, and it was broken. And I'm like, whatever. Just throw it out. I don't want to sit there and, like, be like, I want a new one. I don't know. It just really bugs me. So, I don't know. I just want everyone to have a happy day at work. The fifth weird fact about me is that I get really excited. Like, I'm a person who gets so excited so easily. I don't know how to explain it. Like, when something, like, just, like, I'll, like, think of something and be, like, so excited. I'll be like, ah! Like, I just make that noise at random times. I even do it at my work. Like, I'll be, like, walking and I'm like, oh, I'm doing this today. And I'm like, ah! Hey, no barking. It's just something I do. Sixth weird fact about me is, it kind of goes back to number one. I'm very, very picky at eating. Like, if the food has no taste or a bad taste, I won't eat it. And it goes down to, like, if I go somewhere and I don't like any of the food, I won't eat anything. I've been, like, seeing it could be an eating disorder, like a selective eating disorder. But I don't know. I won't even try new things because I feel like I'm not going to like it, which is always most of the time. And I don't want to waste food, so people will be like, oh yeah, like, I'm starting to try to, like, try new things, but I wouldn't go to a restaurant and just order something I never had, because then that's a lot of money wasted because I don't like it. But I mean, like, if someone's, like, next to me and has, like, food and, like, oh, you want to try this? Like, I'll try. If it looks bad, I won't do it, but, like, I'm getting there, but it's just, I don't know, I just have a fear that I'm not going to like it, and then I'm going to waste it, and then I'm going to disappoint people. Yeah. The seventh weird fact about me, and it's going to be the last one because I don't know anything, it's all on top of my head, is that I am addicted to my technology. Like, I could have just wrote this all on a piece of paper, but I wrote it on my thing. But then again, who writes things on paper anymore? Maybe it's just me. I don't know. I even have my laptop in my bed. Like, it really goes to the fact that when I'm watching my favorite shows, I will be on my phone the whole time. Like, I'll just listen to it and something interesting, then I'd look at it. But I just, like, I can't even remember, like, I can remember, but I mean, like, I don't know how I was before with all that. Even out to eat, like, I remember, like, it would be so boring when we're waiting for our food and we're like, oh my gosh, and now I'm just on my phone. Even my dad pointed out to me that we went, I think, to look at this car I was gonna buy, and I am buying it, but he was showing me about it, he was showing me, and he wanted to go to the grocery store after, and I didn't need to buy anything because I was already fully stocked with my food. And the whole time I was on my phone. I wasn't even texting, I was just on a game. Like, it goes down to, like, I'm always on it. Even in school, always on it. After tests, I'm on it. And during class, I'm usually on it. Because most of my teachers didn't care, but then some were strict, and then you couldn't. And that would just eat me up. I don't know. I kind of hate how addicted I am to technology, but then again, I kind of grew up with it. I grew up with the PlayStation 2 Game Boy era, so I would always be on my Game Boy, and I'd actually have to be in the sun to see the screen. It was a Game Boy Advance. I don't know, there's a lot of different types, but my first handheld was a Game Boy Advance. First system, I don't even know. I have tons of old ones. I have, like, a lot. I don't feel like naming them all, but I remember getting the PlayStation 2 brand new, and the PlayStation 3, and the Wii, and PSP. Yeah. Bottom line is, I'm addicted to technology. I hate that about myself, but I'm always on it. Anyway, thanks for watching. I really didn't want this to be a long video, but it kind of is. Yeah, alright. Bye. Thanks for watching.